Today, the U.S. Supreme Court turned down an attempt to overturn the landmark 2015 ruling that legalized same-sex marriage nationwide. Some LGBTQ supporters feared that the High Court might revisit the decade-old Obergefell versus Hodges ruling and potentially change it. Today, News Center Maine's Sam Olson spoke with Mainer and civil rights attorney Mary Bonauto, who argued that case before the Supreme Court. Sam, what was her reaction to today's decision?
Yeah, Chris, Bonauto says she and so many others are relieved. She says a lot of people rely on marriage because in addition to the love and commitment piece, it can provide so much protection like Social Security, health insurance coverage, among other things. She says since the Obergefell case, couples, families, and even their extended families are all so invested.
I don't know if that threat is entirely gone, but today is a good day.
Civil rights attorney Mary Bonauto says in a time of extreme challenges for the LGBTQ community, the Supreme Court's decision is a relief. The justices rejected an appeal brought by a former county clerk in Kentucky who was sued in 2015 for refusing to issue marriage licenses because of her opposition to same-sex marriage based on her religious beliefs.
I do think the Supreme Court back in Obergefell was trying to get to some sense of balance where religious liberty and marriage could coexist. And I think we're on a track with that. And it means everybody has to give a little to get along and preserve both.
This latest appeal had created fear that the court could overturn the Obergefell v. Hodges ruling, especially after the 2022 ruling that overturned the landmark abortion rights decision, Roe v. Wade.
It's so reassuring to actually hear them say, no, we're not going to go down this path.
Gia Drew with Equality Maine says the court's decision reaffirms the country's values. Drew says it's a challenging time for the LGBTQ community right now, and people are a little on edge about their rights being threatened.
I think what this does reiterate, though, is that there was some anxiety in the community here in Maine and across the country around, oh, I wonder, will they take this up?
While marriage equality is important, Bonauto says Obergefell provides so many rights at the state and federal level. So many things people don't even think about.
You know, really what the court was saying, you can't be equal in this country without access to marriage. You may choose not to marry, but you can't be equal without it. I mean, the court decided not to revisit Obergefell for now. I hope this is the end of it, but in this world, I think you have to plan on the possibility of the people coming after it again.
As you heard, Bonauto says she doesn't think the threat is entirely gone, but she says today is a good day. Meanwhile, opponents say the Obergefell was wrong from the start, and they'll continue to fight to overturn same-sex marriage. Chris?
Sam Olson in the studio tonight. Thanks so much.